So over the past few years, I've discovered a dietary approach that has been the absolute best as far as results go with my skin, my gut health, and my hormones. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 13 reasons why a high-fat, low-carb, animal-based diet works the absolute best for my skin health, my gut health, and my hormonal health. What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stuart. I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. Hey, if you guys could do me a little favor and hit that like button, make sure to subscribe and share and turn your notifications on. Remember, leave all your comments and questions down below. I'll do my best to answer all the best ones. Enjoy the video. So reason number one that the animal-based, high-fat, low-carb diet works so well for me is because, as you guys know, staying the right body fat and the right body weight for you is really important when trying to customize your diet and heal your skin. When I eat a high-fat, animal-based diet, it's super easy for me to stay lean year-round, but not skinny, and especially that lower part of my gut and my belly. Back when I was vegan, it was so hard to keep that thing from not being bloated. With this style of eating, it makes it absolutely easy. Number two, as you guys know, if you're gonna heal your skin, you have to customize your diet. And a big headache for many people when customizing their diet is the fact that you gotta kind of figure out your macros and figure out your calories. With an animal-based high-fat system, I don't have to count calories in any way, shape, or form. I really don't even have to check my macros. The only time I really do so is to make videos for you guys so that you guys have the data. Number three, if you're gonna have healthy hormones, you obviously have to have balanced testosterone, healthy levels of testosterone, and healthy levels of GH. With this style of dieting, my testosterone and GH levels stay at a very balanced and very high level all the time without trying to do anything special. Jeez, I've got a frog in my throat. You might be wondering what I'm drinking. This is my high-fat, animal-based green tea. So this is high-fat, all-fat, raw cream from a local dairy farmer in Nebraska, mixed with a little matcha latte. Number four, and this might be specifically for me, but I absolutely love all of the foods that I'm eating. All of the animal foods, all of the high-fat animal foods make it super easy for me to stay on this diet, and I never really have the desire to cheat. Okay, a quick caveat, because I'm sure some of you guys are thinking this. Rob, you just put out a video how to do your cyclical carb cycling. You're talking about carbs, but now you're talking about high-fat animal diets. Even with my cyclical carb cycling, I still always stay high fat. The specific reason why I do carb cycling is because when I eat this way, because of how much I move my body, sometimes I get too lean and too shredded for my own comfort. I just don't want to be that lean. I like to be a little bit more filled out, which I know a lot of you will say, what a tough problem to have, which I know it's a great problem to have. Number five, and this is something that when you have good hormonal balance and you're getting high quality sleep, you need less sleep. So for me, on this high fat animal based diet, 5.5 to 7 hours is the perfect amount of time for me to be in bed sleeping. Back in the day, if I only slept 6 hours or 5 hours, I would feel kind of like I needed more sleep. Number six, I find it when my fat is nice and high on an animal-based diet, I can go long periods without having to eat, and I just feel totally good. My energy doesn't drop, my insulin levels stay perfect, I just have a good mood, and it's super easy for me to do intermittent fasting or just go a long time between meals without feeling any type of energy drop. I even do a lot of my workouts in a fasted state, and I have actually not hardly any performance drop when I do that. Number seven, as you guys know, the key to having long-term success with your customized diet and with your skin is through healing your gut biome and healing your digestion. And one of the worst things that a bad diet produces is bad digestion in terms of bloating and gas. On a high-fat animal-based diet, I literally have no bloating, no gas. After I eat a huge 1,500 calorie, 1,000 calorie meal, it's almost like nothing is going on down there. My stomach is still flat, I can still see ab muscles, and I get no digestional blurts and farts and gurgles and burgles, no gas, no bloating, and my digestion is super on point. Number eight, one of the biggest signs that your overall health sucks and that your hormones are tanked is that you have no sex drive. and your sexual performance is very poor, including morning woods. For me, on a high-fat, animal-based diet, my sex drive, my sexual performance, and my sexual mood is always in a very balanced and slightly elevated place. Number 9, my daily poops have dramatically changed in a high-fat, animal-based diet. I go once per day, usually, and the wiping is super clean and there's not many needs for a lot of wiping. You compare that to my plant-based days and it was IBS, gut health world, pooping 5, 6, 7 times a day, multiple wipes, having to go several times in the morning. It was just absolutely out of control. What I notice is the higher my carb intake gets, the more pooping I have to do. I think that just is a very obvious thing when it comes to ingesting more carbs, means more plants, means more fiber, means more stuff your body isn't going to use and just get rid of. Number 10, when I'm on a high fat version of my animal-based diet, it is obvious that my overall mood and just my enjoyment factor of life, my dopamine receptors, all of the good neurotransmitters are super balanced because my mood is great. It does produce an obvious sense of well-being that's calm and not jittery, which I love. Many times when I was on a high carb, low fat, plant-based diet, I would have energy, but it would be kind of sugary, like a sugar high when you're a kid, and that wasn't really productive or healthy or good or fun. Number 11, on this dietary approach, my skin actually looks different. It's more moist, it's less dry, I have a better response to the sun, so my coloring is always a little bit better, and my overall just tonality and the way my skin feels and looks is just straight up better. Number 12, I think I did 7, but I meant number 12, is that social eating on this dietary approach for me is super easy. I can go pretty much anywhere and find some type of clean, animal-based, high-fat meal to have. I can enjoy my friends, I can enjoy my families, I can go to barbecues, I can go to friends' house to eat, and it pretty much makes it easy all the time. Lucky number 13, I have literally no cravings at all for sugar or carbs at all, especially when I'm like zero carbing it. When I'm in my ketogenic phase with my high fat animal-based diet, I literally don't have any desire or want for sugar in any way, shape, or form. And if you compare that to times when my carbs get a little bit higher, for me personally, it seems like the more carbs I eat, the more carbs I crave, and the more carbs that sneak into my diet, the more I actually kind of think about wanting cheat meals like apple pie and ice cream and that kind of crazy stuff. When my fat is high enough and my protein is high enough and I'm focusing on the right nutrient dense foods, my body and my mind and my soul really have no desire for crappy foods because it's getting everything that it needs. I'm very satisfied, and this relates to one of the earlier things that I mentioned is that I super enjoy, that makes sense. I really enjoy the taste and the foods that I'm eating, so I really don't have any need for cheats and I really don't have any big cravings ever. Those are the 13 reasons and basically the 13 benefits of my animal-based, high-fat, low-carb diet. It's been working for me really awesome for the past 3+ years. And remember, you do have to go through a period of time where you customize every part of your healing process. So you will have to find the exact foods and the exact macros that will work for you as an individual. I've done a lot of experimenting, and for me so far, high fat, low carb, animal based is the best diet I've ever been on. It makes everything so much easier, and my results speak for themselves. For those of you looking to get a hold of me to become one of my skin health clients, there is a link in the description box for coaching one-on-one, for my 3 Phases Workbook, which is my step-by-step guide for customizing your diet, naturally healing your skin, hormones, and gut health. Also, you can find a link for Skinessa, which is the only probiotic I've really ever taken that's given me decent results and that I really back 100%. You can find a link for it down in the description box. Anyway, my friends, thanks so much for watching the video. I'll be back with more real soon. Peace. Number 1, peace. I guess I'm confused today. I need more fat.